The logistics planning application enables emergency response staff to plan logistical operations, manage resource requests, and identify impediments to delivering resources during an incident. This application can be used on its own or in combination with the Situational Awareness Suite and is a configuration of ArcGIS Web AppBuilder that uses your common operational data to enable you to plan and response activities. When first accessing logistics planning, you're presented with staging and points of distribution or pod locations. Commodity staging areas are typically pre-planned and located at warehouses that can store lots of supplies and have access for trucks to drop off and pick up. We can also see our pod locations. These are locations where the public can come to retrieve supplies. The information presented in the pop-up tells us the capacity of this location, including how many cars can be served and what the availability of each type of resource is per day. Additionally, I have other information that may support me in making decisions regarding the logistics of a response, such as the locations of other established emergency facilities and current information on road closures. Within the application, I have tools that help me with planning. To get started, I'll click to open the Situation Awareness widget. I have a couple options for defining my incident boundary. I can either draw on the map using the tools in the widget, or select an existing feature and set it as my incident location. From here, I can use the tabs in the widget to get more information. First, I can determine the impact of the population in this area, and therefore about how many people may need to be supported with these resources. Next, I can summarize the total capacity for each of the points of distribution. In the Distribution Capacity tab, I'm presented with the total number of cars that can be serviced each day, along with the number of water bottles, meals, ice, and so on. Lastly, I can identify which staging areas are inside my incident boundary. I do have one staging area and a couple backups on the outside. The logistics planning application also allows me to evaluate the burn rate of the commodities at each of the pod location. Using the charts widget, I can visualize the total planned car capacity in blue and the actual cars served in orange. It looks like the Kings Grant Elementary School has exceeded its planned capacity, so I know I need to send more supplies. To assist the drivers, I can use the directions tool to calculate turn-by-turn instructions that I can then print and send with the truck drivers to help them route between staging areas and pod locations. To do this, I'll simply select my starting location at the staging area and the Kings Grant point of distribution location, and the route is calculated for me. If necessary, I may decide to establish a new pod to help with demand. To do this, I can use the Edit tools to locate a new distribution point. I'll start by using the Search tool to find the Larkspur Middle School, then choose the pod template from the Edit tool and create a new pod in the map. Then I'll populate its attributes. To learn more and configure the logistics planning application for your organization, please visit the solution site. Thanks for watching.